A similar scene took place in North Tonawanda, but this one had no happy ending. News 4's Brittany Smallwood is following up on a late-night drowning in the Erie Canal. Brittany.
Good afternoon, Victoria. Many people today are asking, how could someone jump into deep waters and not know how to swim? That's what a Niagara Falls man did last night, and unfortunately, he died at the scene.
25-year-old Jeffrey Banks jumped into the Erie Canal Sunday night, but never resurfaced. While he was hanging out with some friends along Sweeney Road, North Tonawanda police say he kept asking others how deep the canal was. After learning it was about 12 feet deep, the Niagara Falls man jumped in without knowing how to swim. Even bystanders tried to help and save him.
There were people at the nearby restaurant. There were some people from boats, his friends. They all went in the water and tried to find him.
But they couldn't. Then around 8 Sunday night, rescue crews rushed to the scene and tried to locate Banks. Crews looked through the waters and had trouble finding him. Then at 9, the Tonawanda City Dive Team was called in.
They didn't recover the gentleman till about 10 o'clock. So even experienced divers, once they go down into that water, they have to find their way around and figure out the currents and the slopes to figure where a person might end up.
Officials say it's dangerous to jump into these waters because they're so dark and it's hard to see through it.
The chief says the canal was designed for boats only. Swimming is actually restricted in this area of the canal. And after doing an investigation, he says he can only guess. But so far, it looks like Banks jumped into the waters to simply cool off with his friends.
You do things when you're with friends that you might not normally do, and unfortunately this had tragic results for him.
The chief says even though Banks' friends were swimming in a restricted area, they will not be handed citations. He says they've gone through enough already with the passing of a friend. Reporting, Brittany Smallwood, News 4 at noon.